Okay. Hello. I am back. I think I think the microphone quality should be good, like usual. All right, let's get this started now. Hello, everybody, guys, gals, dudes, dudettes, they, thems, whatever you guys like to call yourselves. Philip the Great here, and today is going to be a brand new video. Apologies for not uploading anything for the last month. I've been busy. My schedule has been pretty hectic with dance stuff and school combined. It's not been great, so I haven't had as much time as I wanted to make or create content per se. I will say though, like next week I should have some extra time to make videos because this week I'm just wrapping up final homeworks, final papers, stuff like that for my courses that I was taking this spring semester. So yeah, just getting all that stuff wrapped up, and hopefully I'll be rid of it. I'll finally be rid of it next week, and then I can chill for a couple weeks. So yeah, I'm going to try to make at least 2 videos after this, or 3 at the most, before I head off, before I disappear again for the next several weeks because I'm going to be traveling, and I don't know if I'll have the time to make videos, or maybe I will. I don't know, but yeah, just a heads up, everybody. So yeah. Anyways, this video today is a follow up on one of my more popular videos, right? Which was my video on my history with weight gain and weight loss, plus mental health, and just me kind of rambling a little bit about some of the struggles I was going through, that I was experiencing last year, and then throughout my whole life, stuff like dating and what have you. It's a pretty long video. It's 30 minutes long. So if you guys want to watch that before this, I mean you guys should probably do that because that would give a lot of context for this video. Anyways, what's been going on with me ever since? So, let's just get the bad stuff out of the way first. So, a good chunk of that previous video was me discussing about my struggles with dating, and the fact that I have never been in a relationship in a romantic relationship throughout my entire 23, almost 24 years of existence, and that has been a great insecurity of mine and a great struggle. Unfortunately, a month later, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I'm still very, very single. I just haven't had the time to even think about dating because I was so busy. But yeah, nothing happened. You know, maybe my issue is that I'm just focusing on it way too much, more than I should be, and I should let it come to me. That's the advice I've heard from most of my friends that have been in relationships and stuff like that. I mean, it's easier said than done, and also, I mean, it's easy for one person to say when they've already had women date them, as opposed to me, who, I've been struggling with that. But anyways, yeah, whatever. Got more important things to focus on. But yeah, all right. So got that out of the way. So nothing's changed on the dating regard of things. But, however, I will say one positive change has happened. My battle with weight gain and weight loss. I am happy to report that ever since I made that video, which I had a lot of weight on me during while I was in the midst of making that video. I think I was still 183 pounds, or maybe I was starting to I was starting to lose a bit of weight. Maybe I was 180, 179. I don't remember. No, I was definitely in the 180s when I made my last video. So yeah. Anyways, ever since then, over the last 2 months, I have made a decent amount of progress. I went from being 183 pounds, which was my heaviest in a while. Well, actually, my heaviest was 185 back in December. But anyways, over the last 2 months, I have went from being 183 pounds to being 170 to now being 172. So, hooray! I went from 183 to 172 pounds. I'm now 11 pounds lighter. I will say this: there have been a lot of positives with this. I'm a lot skinnier now. I still have some belly fat around here, my lower midsection. Plus, tiny amount of love handle action still going on. But all in all, I'm feeling a lot better. I feel a lot lighter. I'm a lot skinnier. I'm more secure with myself. I finally started. I finally. I finally started fitting into some of my old jeans and old pants again. Because man, it was a struggle trying to. When I was 183 or 185 pounds, it was a struggle trying to put some of my old jeans on because they would crush would squeeze my thighs, and it was really hard to button up because when your stomach is sticking out, you can't button up your pants. I mean, that was humiliating to go through. I was like, dude, I let myself go. I did not struggle with this 3 years ago. So yeah, I had that going on, right? So yeah, I feel lighter. I'm skinnier. My self-esteem has improved. I'm not as insecure as I was when I made that previous video. And my old clothing is fitting in on me again, which is very nice. So yeah, also, because this kind of plays into the ballet part of my life, going from 183 pounds to now 172, man, it feels awesome. I literally gained back most of the flexibility that I had back in fall 2024, which was the last time I was in like peak dancing shape. So yeah, I've obtained most of the flexibility that I lost back. I can move. I can, you know, I can do all the 5 different positions in ballet. I feel a lot more flexible. I'm a lot more flexible. I feel a lot lighter, right? As I previously mentioned, and I can do a lot more things now, pretty much. And I feel a lot more confident with my self-image and stuff like that, especially in the ballet sector of my life, especially when I'm looking at the mirror wearing my uniform and stuff like that, especially my tights. Yeah, it feels wonderful. I am trying to reach 170 though, before the summer officially starts, but I should be able to get that within like a couple weeks, right? However, my ultimate goal though for December is I want to reach 165. If I reach 165, especially if I obtain more muscle mass around my biceps and my forearms. Oh man, I am going to be on fire. Oh, that will be the dream, man. That'll be the dream. I'm telling you, that will be peak dancing shape. That will be peak Philip the Great ballet edition. Anyways, so yeah, my self-esteem has improved greatly ever since my last video due to me losing weight, and now I'm a lot skinnier. My jawline has become a bit sharper, right? And I'm a lot more flexible. I can do a lot more things now. I can do a lot of the stuff that I was able to do previously, before last year. The only thing I still haven't gotten back have been my splits, because I used to be able to do full splits. That's still a work in progress, but I think with more practice and more patience, yeah, with more practice and patience, I should be able to get that back within, at least by December, you know. So yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy with myself in terms of that. And because ballet is such a significant portion of my identity, my mental health has improved. Last year, my mental a great reason as to why my mental health declined last year was because of the fact that I couldn't dance, because of me kind of getting pushed out of ballet for a while due to all the personal circumstances I had going on, and some local politicking going on. I won't get into it too much. Well, I'm not going to get into it at all because that's all personal stuff. But yeah, due to me getting pushed out of ballet last year, mental health greatly declined because ballet has been such a big part of my life and a part of my personality and identity. So finally getting back access to it this year, man, feels awesome. Mental health greatly improved, and I'm super thankful and grateful to be back into the game. And yeah, I'm going to take it as far as I possibly can, to the goddamn stratosphere, to goddamn outer space if I have to. But yeah, I'm just thankful to still be in the game. Anyways, anyways. So got that going on. So yeah, back in ballet, excelling at it so far. Now all I need to do is just add more meat to my forearms and biceps, shoulders, everything, and man, I'm going to be great. Well, I'm great already, it just hasn't been realized yet. But yeah, got that going on, and I guess everything else will come to me. I don't know. But yeah, dating, yeah, okay, hasn't improved at all because it's only been a month, but I'm confident, at least I don't know, I'm confident that in the future, some point, either this year or maybe the next, that situation will probably be different in a more positive way, of course. And yeah, I'm moving into more of a positive direction with where I want to go with myself and in my life, and figuring out what I need to do, especially now that I'm about to be 24 in a few weeks. By the end of May, by the end of May, I'm going to be 24. So, man, I'm really feeling my life move really, really fast, and I don't know, if I'm going to blink and then I'll be 30 or some ish. I don't know. But yeah, taking it one step at a time. You know, a bit more of a rambly video, but I mean that's just kind of my style of content. So hope you my loyal audience can can forgive that. But yeah, all in all, so what is the summary of this video? So as the follow up, so my mental health has greatly improved. Dating situation hasn't changed, but however, my weight gain, my battle with weight, that whole situation has greatly went to a positive direction. I've lost 11 pounds, 183 to 172 now. My current goal is to get to 170. My ultimate goal is to get to 165 by December. And yeah, my life is starting to move more to a positive direction that, I'm more akin to, as opposed to what was going on last year where everything was kind of a shit show, excuse my language. But yeah, feeling pretty good about myself, and I'm just grateful to still be alive and to still have the opportunities to do what I want to do. And yeah, that's really about it. I'll try to make a couple. I'll attempt to make a couple more videos. Okay, a little muckiness happened while I was trying to finish. While I was trying to wrap up the video. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. I'm going to try to or I'm going to attempt to make at least 2 more videos before my traveling excursion gets into the way, and I'm honestly not sure if I'll be able to make videos by then or not, but don't worry. Oh my god. But don't worry. When I'm back here around like July time, July and August, a lot of content's going to be released. I will guarantee that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anyways, shout out to all 147 people that are subscribed to me, and and are part of this wonderful cult that we're all in together. I'm the cult leader. All right. Anyways, peace out. Peace out, dudes, dudettes, they, thems. Peace out, and Philip the Great is out of here. All right, peace.